In this lesson, we will learn how to build a voice AI agent from scratch. We will also see an example. Let us start. An AI agent is more than a reactive tool. It's a system that autonomously designs workflows, harnesses resources, and drives toward objectives. With large language models as its cognitive core, it gains the ability to reason, strategize, learn, and make intelligent decisions. So let's explore how to create an AI voice agent from the ground up using vapi.ai. Vapi is transforming the voice AI landscape by making it simple, accessible and highly scalable, powering over 400k daily calls. In this walkthrough, we will design a healthcare assistant that helps users seamlessly book appointments and access reliable health related information. With more than 1.5 million assistants already launched, Vapi has proven its ability to bring conversational AI to life at scale. So here are the steps we'll follow to build a voice AI agent. First, we will sign up for Vapi and reach the dashboard. After that, we will create an assistant that will be our healthcare assistant. Since we want a customized agent, we will customize our healthcare assistant. We will also see which AI model we can use for the assistant as well as the voice. We will also set the transcriber for the assistant, as well as we will also add an option to summarize the call after the call ends. Configure the privacy and compliance settings. After that, we will publish the assistant and we will also see a practical implementation and talk with the assistant. We will act like a patient and will try to have a conversation with the AI agent so that we can understand the concept completely. Later on in the last step, we will also see that where we can check call logs and what are the actual call logs. So let us start with the first step to build a voice AI agent. As we already discussed that vapi.ai is the tool we'll be using to create a voice AI assistant, that is our healthcare assistant. So reach this website vapi.ai. After reaching this website, here the sign up button is visible. Click on it since we are a new user. So this will reach the dashboard but would ask you to create a new account. Now let us create our account. We will sign up. You can use Google, GitHub or Discord. Let's say I'll click Google. So from here, you can select your Gmail ID also or any of your domain specific ID. So let's say I'll go for my own company's ID, that is contact@studiopedia.com. So I'll just click here. Allow, click continue. After verifying your email ID, you will reach the Vapi dashboard. Here it is, dashboard.vapi.ai. Let us understand the dashboard. Okay, here is your company's name. It automatically took the email ID name only. From here you can collapse the sidebar or you can expand it. These are the assistant section, tools, phone numbers. We will check all of them later. These are the free credits available. That is 10 credits are freely available, so we can easily work on it. Let us first create an assistant using the built-in templates provided by Vapi. Follow the steps. After reaching the Vapi dashboard, click the assistants button. After clicking here, you will get some options. Okay, the cost is visible, the latency is visible. You can understand what are these by clicking on the icons. Okay, so before moving further, directly click the create assistant button. So I have clicked on it. Now you can choose a template. Some predefined templates are the following. Here it is. Let us see the template before adding the name of the assistant. Here it is, customer support specialist. Okay, it is a template to resolve product issues, to answer questions and also ensure satisfying customer experiences with technical knowledge and empathy. The next one is lead qualification specialist. It is a consultative template for identifying qualified prospects, okay, to understand business challenges. and connect them with appropriate sales representative. Then is your appointment scheduler. This is used to book appointments, confirm them, or even reschedule them in case of timing foundations. With that, you can also cancel the appointments while providing clear service information. Info collector, this is used to collect information as the name suggests. It is to gather accurate and complete information from customers while ensuring data quality and regulatory compliance. Next comes your care coordinator. It is to schedule your medical appointments, to answer health questions, and to coordinate with the patients. The next one is to gather feedback, that is feedback gatherer. This is a template for conducting surveys. If you want to send some surveys to the patients so that you can get their responses, their feedback. This also collects feedback. Can also be used to gather market research with high completion rates. Here, what we will do, let's say we will select the care coordinator template. Here it is. It is used to schedule medical appointments, answer health questions, and coordinate patient services with HIPAA compliance. HIPAA compliance means following the rules of the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act to protect sensitive patient health information and ensure its privacy, security, and lawful use. Some of its components include privacy rule, security rule, enforcement rule, breach notification rule, and others. So we will create the care coordinator. This is like a healthcare assistant that would allow scheduling medical appointments, answering health questions, and coordinating patient services. So what I'll do, I'll select this. First I'll name it. Let's say I'll name it healthcare assistant. Let's say I'll name it Amit healthcare assistant. You can add any name, or you can also directly give healthcare assistant. Okay, so I've added my own name. After that, click care coordinator and click the create assistant button. Now after clicking the create assistant button, here is our assistant Amit healthcare assistant. You can rename it from here by clicking here. Okay, so we created our healthcare assistant successfully. Now let us customize it. Some tabs are visible so that the assistant can be customized, like model, voice, transcriber, tools, analysis, summary, tools, predefined functions, analysis, structured data, compliance, advanced, that includes your privacy and compliances. Okay, so let's see them. We are beginning with the AI model for the assistant. Choose the AI model for the assistant. This will configure the behavior of the assistant. From here, select the AI model. First, message mode set to assistant by default. Okay, here it is. Here is the model. It is showing OpenAI by default. You can add any other model from here. Yes, here are the models. Many other models are visible, including Grok. Okay, DeepSeek also, and the model is also visible. So we are selecting the default one, that is GPT-4o cluster. First message mode is visible, which is set to assistant speaks first by default. I think this is fine. Then the introductory message is visible. Okay, we can add the name. This is the first message. You can select the icon to understand the first message that the assistant will say. So I'll just change it to, let's say this is Amit, your healthcare coordinator. Now this is the system prompt. You can easily edit it, but I'll just keep it as it is. I'll just change it to, you are Amit, a healthcare voice assistant for Wellness Alliance Medical Group. These are the prompts available, like the personality traits, speech characteristics, conversation flow. Okay, the entire prompt is visible for you. You can edit it. I'll keep the default. Okay, it is also providing option for call management. for response refinement and a suggestion here. Remember, your ultimate goal is to connect patients with appropriate care while providing a compassionate, efficient experience. So this is quite important since it is in the end. You need to prioritize patient safety, maintain strict confidentiality, and help navigate the healthcare system with empathy and clarity. After that, you can also add a new file to support your prompt. The tokens are visible. This is to set the maximum tokens with the temperature. Here is the temperature. This is the maximum number of tokens that the assistant will be allowed to generate in each turn of the conversation. And temperature, I hope you know, since you are quite aware of AI models and generative AI, the temperature is used to control the randomness of the output. When you set it higher, you will get more random outputs. When you set it towards 0, the values are more deterministic. So you can keep it as default. To understand it, click on the icon like this. Now we are under the step to set the voice for the assistant. Go to the voice tab. This is the tab. Okay, here it is. And set the voice for the assistant under the voice configuration section. I'll click on it. So this is the voice. We also have an option to select an Indian voice along with other voices. The traits of the voices are also mentioned. Here it is. Different names are visible. The traits are visible here, like this is warm and gentle. This is conversational and clear. Okay, Harry, Spencer, Rohan. So I'll select Rohan. The voice is Rohan, but I have mentioned the assistant name as Amit. Okay. This is a 24-year-old male, Indian American, bright, optimistic, cheerful and energetic. Okay. So I'll select this. Provider is vapi. Okay, you can also add any other. After that, a background sound can also be set under additional configuration. Click on it. Here it is, the background sound. This is the default for phone calls. The default is office and the default for web calls is off. So keep it as it is. If you want to add the punctuation boundaries, you can select this. Okay, this helps decide the chunks that are sent to the voice provider for the voice generation as the LLM tokens are streaming in. Next comes your transcriber option. A transcriber is someone that converts spoken language or audio recordings into written text. Think of it as the bridge between sound and words on a page. It can be a software or a tool. So this will allow you to configure the transcription settings for the assistant. Click on it. Add language support and set the model. The default setting is the following for the model Nova 2. You can change it. Provider is DeepGram. The language is English. You can also change this language. Currently vapi supports the following languages. Okay, we can also add Hindi, but since my course is for the global audience, I'll select English only. I hope you know what is Nova 2. It is a speech to text model by DeepGram, since we selected the provider as DeepGram. Nova 2 is DeepGram's latest AI powered speech to text model designed for ultra fast and highly accurate transcription. It's a major upgrade over their earlier Nova 1 model, offering better accuracy, speed and specialized versions for different industries. So at the time of creating this video, Nova 2 is provided. It provides audio faster at a lower cost. It easily handles proper nouns, alphanumeric sequences, punctuation and capitalization. It is used for different use cases, not only for medical but also for finance. With that, it is also used for multi-speaker environments. So we are using Nova 2 here. An option to filter the background noise is also provided under background denoising enabled. Here it is. With that, the confidence threshold can also be set. The default is 0.4. Here, using the background denoising enabled, you can filter background noise while the user is talking. So I'll select this. What is confidence threshold? It is a cutoff value used in machine learning, statistics and AI systems to decide whether a prediction or classification is reliable enough to act on. When a model makes a prediction, it usually outputs a confidence score, that is a probability between 0 and 1. The confidence threshold is the minimum score required for the model to accept the prediction as valid. I'll keep it as default, that is 0.4. Next option comes under the analysis section. The first one is summary. This is used to summarize the call. Obviously, if you are using a AI agent, you would love to know the summary of the call. When these AI models introduced, especially these GPT models, one of the best features of these models were to summarize your reviews, or if you're learning something, the summary was always important. So I'll just click on it. It is used to summarize the call. Okay, so you can customize here what you want to set to summarize the call. A prompt suggestion is also provided by default. The output will get saved in the call logs page. So here it is, you are an expert note taker. You will given a transcript of a call. Summarize the call in 2 to 3 sentences if applicable. So the entire call would summarize in 2 to 3 sentences, that let's say what was the problem of the patient and at what time he or she scheduled a call. This will get saved under the call log section. I'll show this later. These are the summary request timeout in seconds. Keep them as default. Now let us go to the compliance section. This is used to configure the privacy and compliance of the call, one of the major sections I should say. The audio recording format can also be set to WAV or MP3. So recording consent plan is available as an enterprise only feature. Okay, under advanced, here is the privacy option, which includes your HIPAA compliance. I already told you. It is enforced at the organization level and overrides individual settings. When this is enabled, no logs, recordings or transcriptions will get stored unless custom storage and credentials are configured. Okay, so recording consent plan is an option provided under the paid plan, that is the enterprise plan. This will ask for a consent at the start of the call, and it won't store recordings, logs or transcript until the user consents. But under the privacy option, you have this audio recording option. Okay, this will automatically record the conversation. Here are the logging options. This is the default, that is, it is enabled. The transcript option is also enabled. The audio recording format, you can select WAV or MP3. I'll keep the default. The next option includes your start speaking plan. The wait seconds are available. You can change it. This is how long assistant waits before speaking. Rest you can add options for punctuation and others. This is the voicemail detection plan. Here you need to select the provider for voicemail detection. It uses vapi by default because vapi uses advanced AI for detection. Okay, you can select this if you want, but I'll keep it off. Okay, right now. Stop speaking plan. This is the plan when the assistant should stop talking. This is the number of words that the customer has to say before the assistant will stop talking. You can also set the call timeout settings from here, that is how long to wait before a call is automatically ended due to inactivity. I'll keep the default. Also, you can set the maximum duration, number of seconds a call will last. This is 600 seconds. You can change it from here. Keyboard input settings, you can also enable keyboard input. That is, you must have seen while calling any customer care support assistant, you can also provide an option to accept user input via the keypad. Sometimes they provide you options in the sense to get a facility press 1, to get another facility press 2, to talk to a representative press 3. So these are the same options. So now is the time to publish the assistant. We understood the settings above, and set the voice to Rohan, that is an Indian healthcare assistant. Click publish to publish the assistant. Also the calculations provided for the cost are an estimate. So here are the calculations. I'll go above like this quickly. Here is the cost available and the latency. We are having the free credits of 10 right now. So I'll click publish. Here you can click publish or you can check the changes here. I'll click publish directly. From here you can review your changes. I have changed the voice from Elliot to Rohan, that is an Indian assistant. With that I did the following changes. I have changed you are Robin to you are Amit. Okay, and here also. You can also skip this and directly publish, or you can go to next. Next would be configure structured output. We did not change it. Next is the scorecard, that is a grade cause from structured outputs. You can select a scorecard to attach, but I'll keep the default right now since you are creating a basic assistant. Click publish. This was quite easy to create, right? Talk to the assistant. Now the time is to click talk to assistant. Click and have a conversation with your agent as a patient. All the best. When you'll click, it will show connecting and ask you to select the microphone. If you did not add a microphone, the system will take its built-in microphone and ask you to allow it. This is a basic setting which we have seen on Zoom calls or Google Meet, that we need to allow the microphone feature. So I'll just click talk to assistant. It is connecting. Here it is asking us to allow. You can click allow while visiting this site, or you can also select this to select the option. We have already connected our Logitech microphone. You can also go for the default one. Okay, so let's say I'll select the Logitech one. Okay, now the volume is also good. You can select the default one also provided by your system, Windows or Mac or Linux. Allow while visiting this site. Now the assistant will start.
Thank you for calling Wellness Alliance Medical Group. This is Amit, your healthcare coordinator. This call is protected under HIPAA privacy regulations. How may I help you today?
Hi Amit, I just want to get some coordination regarding my health issues. I am having severe allergies and throat issues also. So what can you suggest me?
I'm so sorry you're feeling this way. It sounds really uncomfortable. I'd be happy to help you coordinate care so you can get some relief. Before we go any further, I'll need to verify your identity to ensure your information stays private and protected under HIPAA regulations. Could you please provide your full name and date of birth? Once we've verified your identity, I can ask a few quick questions about your symptoms and help schedule an appointment with the appropriate provider.
My name is Virat.
Thank you, Virat. Could you please provide your date of birth to complete the verification process?
My date of birth is 5th November 1988.
Thank you, Virat. I want to assure you that our conversation is confidential and protected by HIPAA privacy laws. Now, let's talk about your symptoms. You mentioned having severe allergies and throat issues. Could you describe the symptoms you're experiencing in more detail? For example, how long have you been experiencing them? And on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most severe, how would you rate your symptoms?
I'm dealing with this since a week, and mostly the mucus issues, and I would like to rate it like 9. It's quite severe right now. So I would like to book an appointment also with the healthcare provider.
Thank you for sharing that, Virat. It sounds like you're experiencing significant discomfort, and I'm glad you're seeking care. Based on your symptoms and severity, an appointment with an ear, nose, and throat specialist, ENT, or your primary care provider would be appropriate. Let me check the availability for you. Would you prefer a same-day appointment if available, or are you looking for a specific date and time? Also, do you have a preferred provider, or should I match you with the next available specialist?
kindly match me with the next available specialist, and the time would be next Wednesday after 2 p.m. till 8 p.m. So I'm
Got it.
available from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Got it, Virat. Let me check the availability for next Wednesday between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. with our ENT specialist. One moment, please. Pause for a moment as if checking the system. I have an opening with Dr. Patel, our ENT specialist, next Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Would that time work for you? If so, I'll go ahead and schedule it.
Yeah, it would work.
Great. I've scheduled your appointment with Dr. Patel for next Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. For your visit, please bring a list of any medications you're currently taking and any relevant medical records if you have them. Arrive about 15 minutes early to complete any necessary paperwork. Is there anything else I can assist you with today regarding your healthcare needs?
Nothing, Amit. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, Virat. Thank you for calling Wellness Alliance Medical Group. If you have any other questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to call us back. Take care and stay well.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome, Virat. Have a great day.
Now I ended the call, and you can see the call log section is visible. Just click here. These were the transcripts, and it was quite damn clear thanks to AI. The call log section vanished, but the option is visible. We had an interaction with our healthcare assistant. The name was Amit. The voice was Rohan, that is an Indian healthcare assistant, and I represented as the name Virat. Okay, so I just had a basic conversation and it worked really well, right? Let us see the call logs also. So this is the call log section. Okay, the first one failed, and after that we can see the call logs are visible here. I think this is an amazing section. You can select the successful or failed calls. You can also filter according to date and time, cost, customer phone number, call type, call ID. So it's quite easy to manage the calls. It is also providing us the start time, the duration, the cost. Okay, the reason of the end, the customer ended the call, I ended the call, right? Phone numbers are not visible because I am using a AI agent for a demo. The call IDs are also visible. That would help you in understanding. So these were the call logs with the transcripts and other details such as call ID, number, calls, successful, failed, etc. Okay, we can also check other options. Okay, you can also buy credits from here. When you click here, you can buy. We are currently going for the basic 10 credit. You can add other from here. I'll cancel this. We also check the assistant options. We can also check the organization settings. It automatically took the following name, and the IDs are also visible. You can also select the voice library from here. Look how many accents are visible. We went for the Rohan, remember? Okay, so I'll just click my assistant, and this was my healthcare assistant. And these were the settings. I could have also gone to the tab here to directly reach the settings. In this lesson, we saw how we can easily create an AI assistant. We created a healthcare assistant with the name Amit. We also saw the demo call. Before that, we saw how we can set the model, the voice with that different compliances. And we also saw the transcriber option. We also verified it by doing a demo call, and the transcriber worked really well. Okay, so guys, we saw how we can easily create an AI assistant. We saw the entire process using vapi. You can go for the free credits, that is the 10 credits provided, and try this so that you can understand the AI agent concept easily, and this will work really well for beginners, especially those who are not into AI. It would be very easy for them to understand. With that, they can also apply this in their company, but to begin with, they can start with this default assistant option like the default templates to understand the concept. Thank you for watching the video.